In 2017, I went to this recent nightclub in the London city. I had a good time. I was partying, but I was alone. One of the person that I always used to look as a friend and used to hang out always didn't really come. So it was just a solo night for me. Moving fast forward, everyone's getting drunk. The club is closing soon. I'm also drunk. I'm like, uncontrollably drinking and I'm almost gonna pass out. So I made the decision to leave the club. I leave the club. I walked down this street, a busy street, usually in the daytime. I walk, and a car parks in the side of the pavement next to me. A black car. I can't remember the brand. The black car parks by, and I remember um, slightly that I got in the car. I remember carefully that I was asking for some direction from this guy, and then I ended up getting inside that car. I was getting drunk. I was almost about to pass out. I wasn't puking, but somehow I ended up giving my bank pin. The guy had my card. I was unconscious, really unconscious. Went to the nearest cash machine, took the money, then drive me to I don't know. At this point, it was very early in the morning. It was like, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up straight away. I didn't pass out, but I was very close. I had a lot of wine stains on my t-shirt and I looked dirty. I had mud everywhere, and my hands were dirty from touching the floor. So I got up, find out where's the nearest station. My phone is about to die. I was having low battery. I used my phone a lot. I was taking pictures. So I see the underground train coming in like 3, 4 minutes. No one's on the platform. Train comes, it's completely packed. I get on, I sit down, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell did I just do? Did that just really happen, or was that a dream? Moving fast forward, I go to my destination to get my final train. Waiting, getting a little bit agitated and angry because usually these trains don't come on time, so I get easily angry. And at this point, my mum start ringing me and then saying, where are you? Are you coming home? Etc. Etc. And I'm thinking constantly, what the hell I'm gonna say to her? How I'm gonna solve this? So I come back home. I tell the story to my mother, and she was very scared and she was very upset and angry with me. So it was all like mixed emotions. I was still in a bit of a haze and tired at the same time. So I go to sleep. At this point, it's around like 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. So I go to sleep, and we're just shocked. And the next day, I remember we went straight away to the bank and tried to sort it out. And guess what happened? Though my life really hit the fan, like I was really down bad. I was broken. The guy took £300 from my bank. That's quite a lot of money. I don't know how the hell it happened. I don't know how and why I gave him my pin. I was so drunk. But yeah, these things happen to people, especially young people. So in this video, I'm going to, you know, help you to get out of that rut. What you can do when you're really, really down bad. The first thing, we need to assess why you got to that situation. And that could be, losing your job, breaking up with your girl, or maybe getting injured. What got you from A to B? So from where you were good, everything was okay, your life was going normal. We need to go through a full assessment. Not something complicated and hard, but just where we can sit down for one or 2 days a week, identify where the things went wrong. you know Obviously, like if it's something that's not in your control, something it wasn't from you, then that's a separate point. But if it's something that you had your responsibility, it was in your full control, and you lost it, you know, and you're in a rut now, and you're having a lot of anger, mixed emotions, then we need to do a full assessment. Why did that happen? What could you do better next time that won't cause that rut again? So do you see where I'm going with this? And maybe if you're writing, write down like what will you do better next time to avoid this? What system or what strategy will you implement to avoid this? So that's one of the key things that I would say that you should do. And the second thing that I recommend you do is do something that you never done before. Push beyond your limit. Do something that you never thought you could do. Maybe that's like running, joining a marathon. Maybe you might not want to join a marathon if it's something that involved money and you lost it, because obviously you might have to pay for these things. But maybe just do something outside of your home, or maybe go to the nearest gym and just like train really, really hard, or maybe for long hours if you're doing some kind of endurance training. Um, do some kind of, obviously if you're watching this, I hope you do some kind of sports, and I hope you are going to the gym. Whether that's joining a career, or maybe you want to start a business, or maybe you want to join the military, use that energy to do something really, really great, something that people never thought you could become. Do you understand what I'm saying? So instead of you just sitting in your home, curtains shut, not enough sunlight, and you're just, upset, and you're moaning, crying, use that energy, use that anger, the frustration to do something great. Because this is really powerful stuff. The greatest men on this earth have done this. So you need to listen to what I'm saying carefully and actually implement these things, because it can really be used to your advantage. All right, just quickly, if this video has been very helpful and valuable so far, then please do me a favor and share this video to someone who really needs it. It can really benefit them a lot. Obviously, this video is targeted for young men like yourself, but even if it's females, it can also, be helpful for them, and they will thank you for it. It's a win for them, it's a win for myself and for you. And also, one more thing, I launched my protocol, which is in the top link in the description below this video. You can also check that out. It's completely free, don't worry about it. You don't need to pay any money. It's a great protocol for guys like yourself who want to get on self-improvement and actually change their lives for the better. So if you're interested, you can check it out below this video. No pressure. All right, back to the video. All right, the third thing is, you need to understand failure doesn't mean that you should quit. It's not, you know, means that you can't do it, or you failed consistently like 50, 100 times. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. You need to take this as a lesson. Listen really carefully right now. Failure equals lesson, not equal quit or give up. Failure means you learn from it, try it again, and if it really doesn't work, then find something else. That's it. That's all you need to understand. All of our lives, we've been taught by, school teachers and other people in society that failure is not a good thing. It looks bad. It's not impressive. Especially if you look in social media, everyone likes to show off. Everyone wants to show the good things. They don't actually show what's behind the curtains. So this is like really important lesson. And if there is one thing you can take away from this video, it's this one. So don't let failure be something that you just stop going. Don't stop the brakes. You got to keep going, man, and just move on. If you try so many times it doesn't work, find something else. Don't be upset about it. Don't cry, oh, I failed, I'm not gonna do it again, I give up. No, you don't do this, man. You take it like a man. So yeah, please, whatever you do not take failure the wrong way. And You can also look at it as the God or the universe giving you a test to see if you're, easily breakable, to test if you're a man or not. That's another thing you gotta uh, think as well. Now, the fourth thing, this one, if it's impacted your mental health quite a lot, or if it's something to do with only your mental health. A lot of people in this modern day, they are so attached to technology. They're like zombies on their phones. When you go out, you see it on the public transport and in restaurant queues, or when people are queuing for the bank or in the shopping mall. Everyone's too busy on their phone, or maybe they come home or in the coffee shop, they're on the laptop, pretending they're doing something productive, but they're just watching bunch of videos. You see it like people in Starbucks or any type of coffee shop in the world. This thing has been so normalized by these influencers and the disgusting corporate companies who makes you addicted to this technology and all this AI stuff. Now everyone's like so attached to like technology. And what you don't understand is back in the caveman days, every caveman was always outside. Your ancestors was always outside in nature. You know, we've been taught now, like, acting like a child is childish and it's bad. No, 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 you shouldn't do that. And maybe some people will laugh at you. But the thing is, we were meant to act like a child. So maybe do this quick exercise right now, 1 or 2 minutes, and just visualize a moment where you were so happy as a child. Maybe you were with your family, your uncle or your auntie. You had really good moments. Maybe you were outside, there was something inside. Just visualize quick moment, 1 or 2 minutes, or quick flash of the best moment you had as a child. And just try to remember how did you feel. Now think for a moment, when was the last time you were happy? When you were at your job, or maybe you were outside on your phone? Were you really truly happy when your mental health is all messed up? Because if you just look around in people's faces, do they actually look happy? Most of them, they look really miserable, depressed, or they look like they want to kill themselves. I mean, I know this might sound harsh because some people gonna watch this and be like, "Whoa, whoa, that's too much. That's too harsh. That's too extreme." But most of these people are feeling that way, and that's the truth. That's the harsh truth. So the point I'm trying to make is, go outside, do something a child would do. Maybe that's climbing a tree, jumping in a puddle, jumping over a rock or fence, provided that it's safe. Do something that ignites your happiness. Another trick you can do is, when you wake up, just smile forcefully. Even though you're gonna have a hard day coming, just smile and see what happens. The fifth thing you can do is actually find a accountability partner. Now, a lot of you guys are probably, lonely. You don't really have much friends, especially if you're going high school, college, university. Maybe you're too much introvert. You're not talking with people much. And if you're one of those guys and you're watching this, it is important to just speak to people. Maybe you don't have to speak to many, many people in your social life, but just speak to 1 or 2, 3 people and try to build a good connection with them. Um, Obviously, if you trust them and they have same values and common traits like you, and they're not degenerate, they're not like going out taking drugs, drinking alcohol. They're good people that you can surround yourself with, and they can help you, and they actually been helping you. And for those kind of people, I think it's very important to make friends with them. Um, having like a brotherhood, having like strong male friends who can actually lift you up when times are rough and you fell into a rut. They can actually, help you out, because you can always reach out to them, whether that's a video call or text message. They can help you out. So having a strong accountability partner is very important. when you're going through a bad period in your life. And you know, you don't really have to have an accountability partner, but if you're someone who's um, going through a really really rough time and you have nobody to support you, and maybe you also live on your own, you don't live with your parents, then it can be really difficult, really really difficult. But accountability partner can be anyone. It's not just someone outside of your home. It can be also your family member, mother, dad, siblings. Having someone by your side to help you and help you grow, they care about you, it is really really beneficial. I know this is common sense to a lot of people, but I thought I add this in because a lot of guys can be lonely and they have no one, or they try to make friends with a lot of people and they don't have anyone to support them, or maybe they live alone and they don't have parents. So for this part, it's very important for them. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope this video served you well and you found it quite valuable. Obviously, I've mentioned before, if you're interested in joining my protocol that I just recently launched, it's below this video. It's completely free again. You don't pay any money. It's one of the best life-changing protocol for young men out there who want to get in self-improvement, who want to actually change their life, become their best version of themselves, and they hate being weak day by day, week by week, and month by month. This is for people who are serious and they actually want to make a change in their life. So if that sounds like you and you're interested, you can click the link below. So there's no pressure. And I will leave with one more thing. Remember, become more, push for more, and live a legacy. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.